Grand Garden floor. Will it be lucky or and into the ring? Floyd Mayweather was built, as he said, on which is now his hometown, and what could be about 22 months. Mayweather, the older
to tonight's epicenter of the sports world.
The officials are ready. The fighters are get ready to rumble. Along with 13 international Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Our sport has ever seen. Undefeated WBC and Mayweather.
Hey, good luck to both of you. Touch them up, God bless.
Manny Pacquiao.
Go after Pacquiao. We'll see if that's the case.
Much like he did in the Canelo Alvarez fight, he came up and immediately gave away no ground.
Well, that's a perfect comparison, Roy Jones. And in the first 3 rounds of that fight, Mayweather walked
Angles in this fight, and Freddie Roach told us he was going to try.
He can use his jab and keep Pacquiao there. This becomes it would definitely slow Pacquiao down some. Now he has. I tried to tell him before that he can punch.
Or in early rounds, not always been a quick strap.
Too big right here. Right. He's not often coming to fight on offense if it's necessary, so now he's doing it.
Now Pacquiao's best chance, and he'll look for opening, saying we need a fast pace, we need to throw a lot of 6, and the 2 big right hands. That was a Mayweather round.
Side and tried to throw punches. Mayweather reached out and House was criticized during the Marcus Maidana fight.
Chances. He landed a left hand to the chest of Mayweather.
Because he's throwing his jab, Pacquiao doesn't have time to jab with his own jab.
Well, but he could start at least.
First minute and a half of the
See
second
that?
round.
Double jab, he goes against the ropes.
Be against ropes against, and who not to allow himself to be against ropes.
Rounds.
And that's the weapon against a southpaw anyway.
Mayweather lands 50% of his
Hard line up the ring.
He's landing well under 20%. Likely would have gone to Floyd Mayweather as well.
Champion, a former opponent of his, to spar with them.
Instead of going toward the left side or straight down the pipe. Because
To say, hey, you really think you need to foul me?
Time Pacquiao gets in there. Will he get warned for that?
Having trouble finding the target. Now he's got Mayweather
Close to him and giving him a chance to hold.
that he has to deal with that before he can come in. Like right
This is a veteran of refereeing fights for both these guys. He's had
Clearly that's works to his benefit.
now, like he doesn't really know what he wants to do.
against Floyd Mayweather here tonight.
He don't caught in the best he
Was trying to get away. Hard right hand by Mayweather.
and he finally got it off once.
Pretty much a normal day at the office for Floyd, and that unofficial ringside scores. 2 of them are ski so far.
All 3 rounds to Mayweather, a couple of points. You have to score with your eyes, not your ears. At a big judge with your eyes, not your ears.
A lot of punches, not all of them landing, but this is what he wants.
Better understanding, though, of the need down the middle. Although that left hand landed for
Because that's what Floyd is waiting for.
But look what he did. He might get on the board here with a round, that's for sure.
oriented crowd is going wild. Hard right hand.
He's still not careful enough for Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is giving him because that confidence is what will get him now. Good body shot by
Number of really hard on the money shot.
I mean, over the left jab, he landed a beautiful straight left.
Mayweather was 4 of 9. Pacquiao 12. In the corner between rounds that he feels like
And in the last round, Manny Pacquiao was able to get some things done.
going at some point. And there's the Mayweather.
He was left-handed, so he jabbed going to his left.
What Floyd Mayweather's doing tactically in the fight.
Been very inactive, only throwing 15.
That Manny Pacquiao, here it is.
Landing the right hand, landing combinations in.
Via CompuBox through 5. Mayweather 10 actually favors Floyd Mayweather.
No question, and landed at exactly the same percentage against lefty.
The crowd with some roundhouse shots, but Mayweather blocked. If both Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya said to me, straight left hand, because it mimics a jab from a Mayweather. Good body shot by Pacquiao. Reminder of the early rounds of the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Series like that brought the crowd out of their seats way through against Mayweather.
Yeah, and the thing about this, and there's some nice
Punches away, he steady pot shots you one at a time.
That would have done damage if he could have found the target. His tracks and disrupt his timing.
This is where
This won't be an easy round to score, and sub life. Copy box numbers in round 6. Jabs, Mayweather 8 of 13. Pacquiao 3rd. Roy Jones, what do you think he was so upset about?
Well, I think when Manny Pacquiao, because of the fan support and all, no doubt.
So he's worried the judges might score the crowd noise.
forward, and for the most part, he's not a fighter that likes to counterpunch it.
From Steve Farhood and Harold Letterman.
Pacquiao's moments in this fight have been singular, but judges not to give him the rounds. His punches are very flashy.
I've got it 57-57, 3 rounds and all even.
We waited 6.
Well, we're already halfway through, but guess what? We're more to get. So there's no sense in us complaining about how quick it's
Mayweather having a very good round here, getting off being a
Manny Pacquiao has a round with big flurries that might
right, Jim, and it's been that way throughout this fight.
be a real problem for him in the long run.
Yeah, and Mayweather
hard left hand lands again for Pacquiao.
swing throws the left hand and lunging in.
He's throwing the left hand as a lead, not bothering to use.
He gets it off, and there's an example of one. And what is it?
Don't always see which punches land. Important for Pacquiao coming in. He has not been able to crank.
Brilliant jab, Jim. That long jab is making Pacquiao stay power with that jab.
Pacquiao landed a jab. He roars in appreciation.
As well.
Yeah, he went for the gusto on that one
To
there.
the right and get outside of Mayweather's front foot if he wants.
But now he's just standing still in front of Floyd.
So far in the fight, they've almost landed and see activity. They don't always see which punch.
He would be ahead on the scorecards. It would be because of the jab.
Hard. Now Pacquiao's got him into the corner. Can't do anything with it. Mayweather
On those corners, anytime his back gets too close.
a lot of conventional fighters find the target.
Early in his career, Mayweather used that punch.
See, Manny can't attack coming straight forward like that, or get caught with a right hand.
Always doing so. Is that a failure of concentration, Roy?
The game plan cannot be to go straight down the pipe.
Contact with his gloves here in round number 8.
Which will make him get hit in the long run.
Throws a jab. This is where Pacquiao was able to, fortunately for him, and even doubles with the punch. The exact same thing. Countering over the jab, but I thought he threw a couple nice ones the last round.
Landed a couple.
Manny threw a total of 57 more punches down the stretch of the fight.
In this fight than Floyd Mayweather. That's going to be very
down to his pace. There's no way in the world you're going to beat him out.
You have to throw 60 punches when he's throwing. At our unofficial scores once again. Harold Letterman, 77. Steve Farhood, 78-74. So 9 rounds would Manny Pacquiao consider selling out to go.
That plays in Floyd's favor. So because he's so rounds and he's behind, then no
time. The total punches thrown are.
It's like a businessman. He throws exactly the number of punches.
In which he was knocked out dramatically, but the third hand, most of the writers at ringside felt that more punches round after round. That's what the judges needed to do tonight. But Floyd Mayweather is a hard left hand for Pacquiao. Best punch in the cup came too late in round number 9. That's Richard Schaefer, who has been somewhat in at Golden Boy Promotions. Everybody expects that Richard.
Manny Pacquiao land at 19%, and Pacquiao in the tipping to Mayweather in many respects.
Mayweather firing back with the jab. Let's go to our unofficial scores and see how they
Have Mayweather comfortably ahead. I think he's won most of the round. The jab that he's had against the south hands, Mayweather's quickness and timing.
6 rounds to 3, Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd nails him with a right hand. 6-3.
is taking note of Mayweather's effectiveness with his shoulders up when he comes into attack.
All of it, so because of it, he uses his jab. He's using his jab. Can't have a real effective attack because he has to deal with the
More available target. It's a particularly
Moves on, I don't know, but he has done better in this round than the Mayweather.
So
Well,
for him,
but he can lose a round.
yeah, but
crowd noise and the excitement that is generated when
Even though he's hit with the jab by Manny Pacquiao,
but is certainly happy with what Floyd Mayweather's doing.
yes. 17-0 in 12-round fights, and sure it's 18-0.
like he tried to get paid for it now.
What I mean, we said it going in. Mayweather's a true. He served at 140. Remember, as you know, Freddie Roach.
Which Pacquiao's ever entered the ring. He didn't get off to his fastest start in the first couple of rounds that he is as he had hoped for.
Yeah.
Is there a linkage? Maybe. Body shot by Pacquiao.
Scorecard. with Mayweather. It's the footwork of Manny Pacquiao that's the big issue. Foot movement from him to try and attack at angles.
Or slide to the right anytime he gets ready.
20 pounds bigger, you're not going to beat Floyd Mayweather attacking.
Manny Pacquiao's a quicker guy with the motion.
Gets him into the corner. And another
Game. He knows he has Manny Pacquiao where he wants him.
The jab as a not more than a range fight, always there, even against the ropes. He wheels.
Manny Pacquiao is far enough behind on the scorecards that let's start to speculate just for a moment on Mayweather, the well-publicized Showtime contract. He says
Do that as long as he was patient that he wants to do, he can do. Finally give people the fight they wanted to see that he probably
ears were disturbed at Mayweather because they felt that he was out to maximize the dollars. He was right.
Ability to adapt, to make this the kind of fight in opponent where he was attacking from all angles.
gotta say is the thing that I was worried about mistake. They thought Floyd was not gonna fight, was gonna come really as up on point like Floyd was, and
Floyd Mayweather treated it as serious without the tactical ammunition, the open. Mayweather toying. And in Grand Rapids, last statement on his ability to control the flow.
And no reason not to.
And still undefeated.